If you think about it, everything you ever do and experience happened because you were born. Even the bad things. All the pain you have been through, all times you cried or laughed, it can all be traced back and blamed on the fact you were born. Now imagine someone that has been through a lot of pain and his entire life has been told that people like him should just die and get treated horribly. Some of you will get angry and want to fight back, not accepting the discrimination. Some of you might even think the only way to stop it is by completely erasing the hatred with the people doing it. But you don't want that. You don't want that much blood on your hands. But you do realize that the hatred will never go away and that just a revolution will never be enough. But then what can you do if only you and your people were never born? That way, nobody would have to be killed, mistreated or hated. This is the exact mentality Zeke had in Attack on Titan. And the thing he would have done if he wasn't tricked by Eren. But would it have actually worked? That's what I'm gonna talk about today. This video won't have manga spoilers, so no need to worry, anime kiddos. Let's imagine Zeke wasn't betrayed by Eren and actually managed to do it. Would it work? Well, when I first heard about the plan, I thought it wouldn't work at all. Like, even though Zeke might have made it so nobody can get kids anymore, why would Marley not just kill them anyway? It's not like they're gonna wait for them to die peacefully. But then I rewatched this scene, and it made me realize this plan actually might work. You see, so long the alien people have control of the founder, they can protect themselves with a partial rumbling. So they just need to keep the royal bloodline alive and switch founders every 13 years. But wait, no, that doesn't make sense. The royal family are aliens, and aliens can't reproduce anymore. So how the fuck are they gonna keep the royal family alive? Like, Historia can keep it for 13 years. Then her kid can keep it for 13 years. But then what? That's only 26 years. There's still gonna be a bunch of aliens left by that point. Wait, no. It could still work. If Zeke makes it like a curse, like the old king did to avoid conflict, then they could pass it on to non-royal blood people and the curse could stay intact. But this is so long those non-royal blood people don't get in contact with royalty. Because if they do, they could just reverse the whole thing, since that will allow them to use the Founding Titan's power without being bonded by a royalty curse. So let's just make a random guy, let's say David, inherit the founder. He's not from the royalty, he's just a random guy. Then he touches Historia or her child and activates his Founding Titan power and just reverses the sterilization. Like, bruh, Zeke, did my man even think about this? The only way Zeke's plan would work is if everyone unanimously agrees with his plan and doesn't do what I just mentioned. It would be a sad way for the alien empire to go, but it does cause the least amount of suffering and death, especially compared to Mr. Freedom's plan. But let's be honest here, most humans are like goddamn bunnies and they like to breed. Like, God forbid I don't leave another human on Earth, we don't got enough, right? So it's pretty much impossible Paradis in its entirety would agree with Zeke. And although it wouldn't affect me personally, taking away people's ability to reproduce is taking a part of their freedom. And most people won't like that. But okay, it's clear now. The plan just wouldn't work. I found a big hole in it. But let's pretend all the things I just mentioned weren't a problem. Then it would work, right? Probably not. You see, the Founding Titan doesn't seem to be able to always control shifters. For example, when Grisha ate Frida, why didn't Frida just control Grisha instead of finding him and dying? This while Eren, on the other hand, can control Titan shifters, but actively chooses not to because he doesn't want to take away his friend's freedom. Why is this? Well, if we look back, Rod's did mention that Frida was very inexperienced and that's why she lost. So maybe if the person holding the founder is more experienced and stronger, they can control shifters, but they don't seem to be able to do it right off the bat. What this basically means is that every time a new founder gets chosen, shifters would have a period of time in which they can still reproduce with each other, or non-alien people. Reiner, for example, is half alien since his dad was Merleyan, yet he still has all the trademarks of an alien. And that's without taking into account the Ackermans. Who says they wouldn't just not get affected by the Founding Titan again? They did once before with the memory wipe, so there is a pretty high chance they can just still get children. Now yes, the race would be insanely reduced, but not eliminated. If this theory is correct, Zeke really just made his own people weaker. Overall, you can see there are quite a bit of holes in Zeke's plan. But let's pretend again. Let's say none of those holes were there and it would work exactly like he expected it to go. Would it be the right thing to do? I think yes. Personally, I have never been a very big fan of Zeke because the pretty fucked up shit he has done to achieve his plan, like Jesus Christ, the shit he did to Mikey Wazowski alone. But the plan in itself would be the most peaceful way to stop the war. It's violating the freedom of choice of the alien people, yes, but it's not like they had much choice in the first place. Or they all get murdered, or literally everyone besides them gets murdered. With Zeke's plan, nobody has to get hurt anymore. And I know some people will be very sad they can't have kids anymore, but there are more options in life than raising kids. Not discrediting them for feeling sad about it, but it's not like their life will have fully lost all meaning. It will have lost some of it though, and I'm never gonna deny that. Knowing that you are the last generation must be hard in some ways. But the world is unfair, especially the one in Attack on Titan. And it was this or something way worse. This is also why I find this line from Eren so funny.
What kind of person do you take me for? I would never go along with that repulsive plan.
Mate, you are about to kill the whole world. But hey guys, don't think I don't understand Eren either. I deadass made a whole video defending him. But if Zeke's plan would have worked, I would have definitely taken his instead. Since if it would have worked, Eren's actions would be a lot less defendable. But that is not the case. His plan would fail miserably. At least that's what I'm pretty convinced of at this point. All of this is really just a theory of mine. I could be wrong, so if I am, let me know in the comments. But anyway people, that was the video for today. Next week, or probably the week after, I'm gonna make a video on the newest Attack on Titan episode. It's gonna be 1 hour long, so I'm really excited to see that. Hope you guys like this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.